You know Riddick Bowe, right? The man who beat Evander Holyfield in one of the greatest heavyweight fights of the 1990s. A beast in the ring, a brawler with skills, and a man who went toe-to-toe with some of the best to ever do it. But when Bowe was asked, "Who hit you the hardest?" he didn't say Holyfield. He didn't say Golota. He didn't even say Lennox Lewis, who he famously avoided. Nope. He said, Herbie Hide. Yeah, Herbie Hide. Let me explain. First, let's rewind to 1992. Riddick Bowe stepped into the ring with the undefeated Evander Holyfield. A showdown for all the heavyweight marbles, the WBA, WBC, and IBF titles on the line. And man, what a war that was. Both fighters went at it for 12 brutal rounds. Bowe had Holyfield hurt bad in round 10. By the end, it was clear. Big Daddy Bowe was the man, the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. But Holyfield wasn't done. 1 year later, he came back with vengeance and reclaimed 2 of those belts by decision. And in 1995, the trilogy came to a close. Bowe knocked Holyfield down twice and stopped him in the 8th. That sealed the rivalry, 2-1 in favor of Bowe. So you'd think, if anyone hit Riddick Bowe the hardest, it had to be Holyfield, right? Nope. In 1995, after that war with Holyfield, Bowe took on a fighter from the UK, a fast-talking, fast-moving, hard-hitting WBO champ named Herbie Hide. Now, Hide wasn't a big name in the US, but in Britain, the guy was electric. Nicknamed the Dancing Destroyer, he had speed, power, and knockout instincts. But against Bowe, nobody really gave him a shot. And that's when Bowe found out the hard way. This dude could crack. In a round of Best I Faced, Bowe said this about Hide. You're not going to believe this, but I would have to say, Herbie Hide. He hit me and I thought, oh shit, I can't allow this guy to hit me again because I don't know what I'll see next. Let that sink in. Bowe, who faced bombs from Holyfield, Golota, and others, said Herbie Hide made him second-guess everything. So what did Bowe do after getting rocked? He stopped trying to box. He made a decision. I can't let this guy hit me again. I'm fighting him. And fight he did. In round 6, Bowe overwhelmed Hide with power, trapping him against the ropes and finishing him with a devastating barrage. That win earned Bowe the WBO title, his last world title, and the Hide fight became part of his final championship reign. But even in victory, the respect he gave Hide for that power punch said it all. Now let's talk Herbie Hide. This man finished his career with 49 wins in 53 fights, 43 by knockout. Twice WBO champion. Explosive. Flashy. And yeah, controversial at times. But when he was on, he was dangerous. And Riddick Bowe, a man who's been through the fire, still remembers that power. Not from Holyfield, not from any big-name brawler, but from the Dancing Destroyer, Herbie Hide. Boxing's full of surprises, and sometimes the scariest punch doesn't come from the biggest name. If you enjoyed this throwback, hit that like button, subscribe for more boxing stories, and drop a comment. Who do you think was the hardest puncher of the 90s? I'll see you in the next one.